Welcome back to Ben's Economics. Today we are going to be covering the budget line. In our previous video we covered what an indifference curve and indifference maps were, and they illustrate people's preferences, whereas the actual choices they made and the choices they make are dependent on their income. So what is the budget line? The budget line is a graph which shows all the possible combinations of two goods that can be purchased at a given price and for a given budget. So let's say we have good X and we have good Y, with the price of Y and the price of X. Our budget is £30, and the price of X is £2, the price of Y is £1. So based on that, we know 2 points already. We know the maximum amount of Y we can purchase is 30 units, and the maximum amount of X we can purchase is 15 units. So we already have 2 points on our graph. Like that, we can draw a line. We can also add a few more points. Add this 20, and this 5. We can add this 10, and this 10 as well. So, the slope of the budget line measures the cost of having one more unit of good X in terms of the amount of Y forgone. Or, in simpler terms, it's the relative price. This is closely related to the notion of opportunity cost, which is closely related to the notion of the opportunity cost, which is the cost of doing an activity in terms of the activities forgone, or the alternate choices which you did not do. So let me go into a bit more detail with the budget line. So you see, we've got our line here, and there's this area to the right-hand side, and this area is out of our budget. We only have £30, and that is our upper limit for spending on each end. When you look at these other two middle points, B and C, what you see is a combination. You can have 20 of good Y, which is with £20, and you could also have 5 of good X, which is £10, and that would total to 30. And that goes in line with what I was saying of how it shows all the possible combinations of two goods that can be purchased for that budget. But what happens if your budget increases? Your consumer comes into more money and they have more money to spend. That means the budget line will shift to the right as they have more money to spend. But if the budget decreases, the line will shift backwards to the left. Now I'm going to give you the formula for the budget constraint, which will help you figure out the line. So we have B for budget. That's greater than or equal to. Remember, the combination of the two goods can never surpass the budget because the budget is the upper limit. We've got the price of X times the number of goods of X we purchase. That's the price of Y times the number of good Y we purchase. Thank you for watching, and if you have any more questions, just leave them down in the comments below. Bye-bye.